Alright guys, this is Colby with Adrenaline Outdoors. Things starting to get pretty good. So we've got 5 dead already. We're out here today, Sunday, September 1st, opening day of dove season. We got the whole AO crew here. We got Dash over here, Hayden behind the lens, and we've got about a half-mile walk through these sand hills to a solar panel that's pumping into a tank that's got an overflow pond. We dove hunted here last year before AO crew came together and limited out here, 4-man limit. There's only 3 of us today, so we're going to try to get some good film for y'all, some good footage, and show you what dove season opener looks like in northwestern Oklahoma. Alright, we just got set up out here, about a half-mile walk. Still got about 2.5 hours of daylight, so we're out here pretty early. We got Caden and Dash up to bat first, as I'm sitting back behind them, being the cameraman. We got 7 total decoys out here. They're just dove mojos, and should work. Hopefully, we give you all a show. I brought water, but this guy's a germaphobe and
That's good stuff.
Doesn't like drinking from other people's water canisters. And that's the first bird down. I just went out and found 3 of the ones we just shot. And that last 5-minute span, it's starting to get later in the evening, starting to get pretty good. So we've got 5 dead already, and hopefully a lot more in the next hour.
Right side of the pond, there's 3 coming in.
Oh my gosh, I'm out of shells. You got that?
Golly.
One land right here, Kaden. Wow.
Reloading. Oh, Caden.
Fuck it. No way.
Golly. Oh, shoot that one.
That's dead. Go grab it real quick before we lose it. Lift that bucket up, dude. Dash right on your left.
I'm out.
You're not on your A game, huh?
No.
Right in front of us. Get down, Dash. Hayden, right in front of us. Dash right here. Alright guys, our opening day dove season here in northwestern Oklahoma was a success. As you can see, we got a 3-man limit. That's 45 dove in Oklahoma, 15 per person. And the barrels are hot, and these are going to be a little hotter on the grill tonight. We're going to do a catch, cook, clean. So I have a dove here, you can see. It's the one we shot about 2 hours ago. And first off, I'm just going to get its breast. This is no scissors or nothing involved, so this is super clean. I'm just going to rip. Just like that. Don't have to defeather or nothing. You're just taking that skin back. And then I'm left with just a real pretty breast. Just like that. Then I'm going to get all the feathers off my hand because we don't want feather on the meat, even though we're going to put it in water, clean it real good. I'm going to take my thumb and see this bone right here. I'm going to put my thumb in right there, pressing down, and I'm just going to rip, just like that. Now I get it by the swing and I rip. Now you don't have to be gentle with this. I mean, you're just cleaning doves, so pick all the feathers off of this. And you can kind of see it's just a perfectly clean dove breast. Put 2 of those in a jalapeno, but we'll be doing these soprano peppers or whatever they are. Cream cheese and bacon, throw it on the grill, and that's good to go. So I'll be getting 2 of these per dove, just one side of the breast. Come over here real quick. And super fast, super easy. Throw my dove in the waist, kind of get some of these excess feathers off. There's one more. So it's just easy as that. The best way by far. I've cleaned dove multiple different ways. I've done the whole scissors with the wings, the whole breast with the bone, freeze it, and then you just have to hassle with getting more utensils, I mean more stuff dirty that you have to wash later on, and deboning it after it's frozen and all that. This is just by far the best way. I mean, it's just like fish. You just, after it's froze, you thaw it out and you're just ready to cook. So that's the best way I found to clean a dove. So we're going to get the rest of these cleaned, get them washed real good, then we're going to go prep our peppers, get everything ready to go, and put these babies on the grill. Alright, we are finally on the 3rd step of this long 3-step enduring process. It is currently almost 12:30, and we started this journey at around 4 o'clock, so I mean that's 8.5 hours. Anyways, we got our dove breasts here. These are halves. They are clean, dried, I mean just super clean. We got them ready to go. The rest of the dove breast, we've just put a little bit of salt water and freeze bags, and they're in the freezer, ready for our next cook. And then we have our hickory smoked bacon here. This bacon you can get super cheap. I think this is like $6, which is good because the cheaper the bacon usually, the thinner it is. Well, for dove poppers, you need the thinnest bacon possible because the bacon is what actually takes the longest to cook. I mean, when you're eating a popper, you don't want it being all loose bacon or nothing. You want it like good crisp to it. And then we have our Philadelphia cream cheese, which each popper will get a nice little scoop of that. And then finally we have our serrano peppers because Walmart didn't have any jalapeno peppers and none of the other local supermarkets are open after 10 o'clock. And then we have some Dano seasoning. You don't know until you Dano. This is spicy. And then we have some of this Weber dry rub barbecue for anything. So we're going to throw this all together. We're going to do a popper for y'all. We're going to get all these ready. We'll probably cook around, well, I guess however many of these we have, probably around 30 poppers tonight. Alright, so we have our pepper here, and we tried to pick out the biggest ones they had, but I'm not sure how hot serrano peppers are, so we're going to play it safe. I got this spoon to take out all of the seeds inside. So we're just going to come right here. I'm just going to cut down the center of it. smells pretty spicy. I can smell it from here. And then we're going to go ahead and twist off the stem. Set that to the side on that side. Twist it off on this side. And I'm going to take my spoon. I'm going to start at the end of the pepper. And I'm just going to scoop out the pepper. I'm going to scoop as much as I can because you don't want a big old thick pepper. I mean, in all honesty, we're here for the bacon and cream cheese. We're not even here for the Dove, right? So I have this pepper, just super nice, real clean. Obviously, jalapenos would be a little bigger than this, but I mean, this is going to work fine. So then I have my cream cheese here. Once again, this is the best part to me other than the bacon. And then I'm just going to take my knife and I'm going to cut just a little bit of like that. Probably not quite that much. Maybe something like that. Cut that in half again since they're real long. And I'm just going to work this in just like this. Just like that. So now we have our cream cheese in our popper. I'm going to set that to the side, wipe that off with the knife, and I'm going to grab one of our big nice Dove breast here. I'm going to cut down the middle where we have two equal pieces, about like that. And I'm kind of just going to tuck it into that cream cheese. And we're going to put this other piece right over it, and we're just tucking that into the cream cheese. So now we have our Dove popper. The cream cheese helps conceal it all, and then we'll wrap this with bacon next. We aren't going to need all of this bacon, so we're going to go ahead and cut it down the middle. Set this side off to the side. I did have two pieces there. We're going to have this here. And I'm going to put this here. I'm just going to start wrapping this around it. This one's actually going to take a full piece. So we have that. I'm going to wipe my hands off. And I'm going to grab a toothpick. And just put it through that end. Just like that. And then, I mean, that's a fully done Dove popper. I'll season them all at once right before you put them on. And that's the process of building a Dove popper. So finally, we have them all wrapped in bacon, cream cheese, and a Dove popper inside. They're ready to go. It is 1:47 in the morning, and this is taking a long time. So we're going to put these on the grill. We're going to season them up first. I've got this Weber dry rub. Smells pretty good. I'd give you guys a whiff if you could smell it. I'm just going to give this a slight sprinkle. About like that. Just enough where it gives it a hint of that, you know, that barbecue flavor. Then I have some of that Dano Spicy. Got the red top. I'm just going to give that pop, pop, pop. Alright, finally these poppers are done. It took about 15 minutes to cook them, and this is what they're looking like. I'll show you guys. So we gave them a flip, and this is perfect. Bacon's crispy, it's staying on there. You can pull that toothpick right out. Man, this ain't going anywhere. That's a good Dove popper right there. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of these off, and then we'll give you all a taste test and tell you all what you think.
It's finally time for the taste test here. It's about 2:30 a.m. and we just finished up with the cookies and the Dove poppers, and we're going to bite into them and see how they are.
Okay, just try one of these.
All at one time, or what? What do you all want to do?
We'll do all at once.
All right, are you all ready?
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad.
Spicy.
That is spicy. Probably spicier than a jalapeno. Real spicy.
It's really
It's
good.
pretty good though. What you rate it 1 through 10?
Give about an 8.
I was thinking 7.5.
Seem a little bit lower. Probably a 6 for me. Not
Really?
a fan. Not a fan of the jalapenos, but it's now time for the best part, the cookie. See how it tastes. Pretty basic cookie.
A lot better.
It's pretty good. Definitely not near as healthy as these. On a cookie scale, I'd rate it a 8.5 out of 10. On a cookie scale, like a dessert scale.
Give it an 8.
Gotta give it a 10 out of 10. Love my sweets.
Well, that's all we have for this episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. And now you can go out and shoot some dove safely and cook them. These are dove poppers.